Bo. Can I borrow some money to get my lady? Sorry, Bo, I ain't got no cash. Why don't you holler over at Shylock, Bo? I can back you up for you, cuz. Thanks, cuz. Hi, Shylock. Why don't you let me borrow some money? About $3 grand.
Well, I don't like you, and I really hate Antonio over there, but I'll let you borrow the money if you can find someone to back you up.
Well, I don't like you either, but I always back my cuz up.
All right, well, I don't know if I can trust you, Antonio. Aren't all your ships sunk?
I got all the money I need, Bo. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, well, if you got all the money you need, then why don't you sign away a pound of your flesh?
Sure, whatever. I got a few I can lend. Here you go, Bo.
Thanks.
My lady Portia, you have thousands of suitors waiting for your hand.
Yeah, well, they all suck. I want my country beau Bassanio.
My lady, they have to pick the correct bucket to win your hand. You can't pick your own husband, you silly Portia.
Yeah, well, maybe they'll all leave, because if they pick the wrong bucket, then they can't marry anybody for the rest of their lives.
What must I do to win your hand?
Just pick a bucket and let's get this over with.
I pick the biggest bucket, because it should hold the girl with the biggest heart.
Ha! That's the wrong one! See? Now get away from me, you filthy foreigner!
Ah!
So you really quitting and going to work for Bassanio?
Yeah, man, sorry, but I just really hate your dad.
Okay. Well, if you see Lorenzo, tell him I love him and I hate my dad too.
Hey, Bo, I just saw your girl, Jessica. Yeah, she says she loves you too, and she hates her dad.
Heavens to Betsy's, we have to save her. Let's make a plan now, y'all. Hey, Jessica, we're here to save you. Oh, wow, thanks, guys. Let's get out of here. Hey, cuz, Bassanio's about to go to Belmont. You better go with him.
All right, let's go. Ah, Portia, all I ever wanted was you.
Just pick a bucket already.
I picked the cleanest bucket, because it should hold the heart of the purest maiden in the land.
Sorry, brother, but you picked the wrong bucket.
Ah!
My lady, Bassanio has arrived.
Finally, a suitor I want to see! Oh, Bassanio, please do not make a stupid decision here. Please pick the right bucket or I will hate myself forever.
Don't worry, babe. I picked the blue one because it's unique, like you.
That's the right bucket! Here, why don't you take this ring for our love?
I will cherish it forever.
Don't you ever lose it or it'll threaten our relationship.
Guess what, guys? We're in love, too.
Yes, we are. Oh my gosh, we're in love too. But guess what? Antonio lost all his money and now he can't back up Bassanio no more. Yeah, and my dad is gonna make Antonio give up a pound of his flesh. God, I hate my dad. Well, I reckon we better go find Antonio. Okay.
Narissa, tell everyone that I am going to the church to pray about Antonio. And then give me some guideposts. I'm going to go to Venice to save Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me a pound of flesh, Antonio. You signed the paper and you can't back out now.
Come on, Charlotte. Give my bro Antonio a break. I'll pay you back in double.
Money isn't going to satisfy the pure hatred in my heart for Antonio. Just give me the pound of flesh.
All right, let's just do it, because this stupid, stubborn butt nugget is not going to do anything. You crazy, man. You crazy.
Stop it right there. You can take a pound of flesh, but you can't draw a single drop of blood. It says it right there in the paper, so you didn't make that agreement.
Ha, you jerk. The lawyer told you.
And while you're at it, why don't you give away your estate and your savings because you've been such a jerk?
That's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Well, so is this case. So, and it's still happening. So, you deserve it.
No!
Okay, so, somebody pay me for saving this dude's life.
Thanks, Bo.
Hey, what about that ring right there?
I'm not supposed to give it away, but since you saved my Bo's life, I guess you can have it. Thanks,
Oh.
Buzz.
Thanks.
Hey, Portia, my Bo Antonio is saved.
That's awesome. Where's your ring?
Oh, the lawyer that saved Antonio required it as payment.
How could you? That's a token of our love. You're the worst husband ever. I'm just kidding. I was the lawyer that demanded the ring. But you really should be more careful with this.
Oh, hallelujah, I will. Woohoo! My ships are saved!